sun is shining, the weather is sweet, yeah. And while it's shining, we're going to make some new steps for a client. So these steps were put in when the holiday park was first installed, and the mix is terrible. So a bit of frost has got in that and spelched it up. These steps were probably laid when it was like a bit frosty. You never get a good adhesion and cure of the mortar. So the steps have come off, they're not functional. Plus with them being half round, you haven't got much of a landing space when you come in with your shopping and you're fetching dog back for the vets. So we're going to take them out, we're going to make a nice square landing, some steps going down. So we'll just demolish this, we'll come back and see what's happened. So day two, the steps are out the way and we've got the block work up. That's like a skeleton for the steps that we're making. So we put these steps in, 3 steps and a landing area, so you can do your shopping on. And we fasten the block work to the wall with frame ties. So what we do is we screw that into the wall, that sits on the block work, and the stonework goes on top of that, and it just stops anything from moving away from the property. And these brick ties, they do the similar sort of thing, but when you don't fasten them to the building, so you sit these in the block work and tie the stonework into it. And as you can see, there's like a little W shape there. So when you're putting these into your wall, you always have that first dip in it going down. So any water that tracks into the wall can go along the ties and drip down into the cavity instead of going through the block work. So we've got some lovely stone. We've got some to match the existing stone. That's Brad stone, so it's concrete. We've got some proper stone here, so it should be a nice match. So when we go away, you come and have a look. You think, oh, it's always been there, is that? So we'll get a bit of stone cladding on and then have a look at the finished job. It's the end of day 2. The job is done. It's almost tea time. It's Friday. It's fishing time. So yeah, looks spot on. It looks like it's always been here. I'm really happy with how the stone the Brad stone, the concrete blocks on the house. And I think the colour of the flags chose is just perfect, just for blending it in, just like a nice neutral colour. It looks spot on, does that? We've just stone cladded the block work and sat the flags on as steps. Everything's running. So when you're flagging up to a house, always have a fall away from it. The water gets on it, shedded away. It's a very slight fall here. I think the client's going to put some cast iron railings on, so it should look spot on. At least now, when the postman's come and delivering his bills, he's not going to have to do the dance of death to get up them dicey steps that were originally here. So just a shame really how the original steps have kind of, well, you can still see it, but it might be getting flagged at some point this. So right, fish chips and peas for me I think, so I better crack on. Go down to Chip Oil. We'll see you later.